Hello everyone! Greetings from Kharkov, Ukraine. My name is Svetlana Mucha and I am the leading matchmaker and dating coach at Diolli.com. Finally, today we are filming this video together with our beautiful professional psychologist Olesya Bolichenko. Olesya has enjoyed a short maternity leave, which actually she hasn't fully enjoyed because you have been working all the time and you've got all the feedback, I think, from the first dates. And
of course.
You were talking to all the ladies we have preselected for our male clients. Anyway, it is nice to have you in the office and it is wonderful to film a new video with you, and you look great. By the way, guys, please write in the comments below this video if Olesya looks great, because I believe she's a very hot young mama. Anyway, today I have decided to discuss with you the huge list of questions that I have gathered while you were absent, and we will jump right into it. So I wanted to start with realistic and unrealistic expectations that many men unfortunately or fortunately have when it comes to international dating. And I want to share with you a recent story. You do not know it because you're not every day in the office, but anyway, we had two very similar situations. I have conducted the first interview with a potential client, and after the interview he sends photos of women he claims he finds attractive. And when you Google those photos, these are like Polish, Russian, Hungarian models and bloggers, so for sure he can't date them. But as a psychologist, what can you tell? Is it a crime to raise the bar and to claim that you want to date the most beautiful, by Instagram standards, girl? Or do you have to settle for what, her average? And how can you claim this is average or not? Let's speak about realistic expectations regarding the looks. Actually, one gentleman has sent us the list of photos of girls he claimed he has dated, and most of them are professional models from some small model agencies. And he even didn't cut the names of those agencies from the photos.
Well, first of all, I don't think that it is a crime to have a desire to meet such girls, bloggers or models or whatever you want to name it. But Instagram and the reality is a very different story. So in Instagram you can use some apps to make your appearance much beautiful. So you can change it, and in real life you can't use these apps to change your appearance.
You mean like filters? Like
yes, you can make something smaller and something bigger and make your appearance, average appearance, you can make like a model appearance, like a Instagram beauty, you know. But in real life, when you meet such a girl, you understand that she's not real.
I can tell that we have some very beautiful ladies in our database, and of course we have ladies who have professional modeling as a background, who are currently working as professional models, and of course girls who run blogs on Instagram and have similar photos. But the problem that I see, so often a gentleman describes that he wants to date someone down to earth, someone romantic, someone not materialistic, but someone very beautiful, and then he sends photos of these Instagram models. And usually when a girl like that, like an Instagram model, enters our office and she starts describing a gentleman she would like to meet, she never tells that she wants to date someone modest or someone with a kind heart. No, someone kind, it is usually in the list of those qualities, but usually it's someone financially very successful, someone very good looking, someone young, someone tall, someone
the same age, not much older.
Sometimes they're open. There is this girl, and she's quite popular in Ukraine. She has this blue sign on Instagram, so she is a verified blogger, as you can call it. And what you have mentioned is true. Like on her Instagram photos, she looks different than in real life. She's still a very beautiful girl in real life, but she looks different. less glamorized, less like this beautiful alien.
It's like an
picture.
Instagram trend. You should look like this. How to say this? They all look the same.
Same shape of nose, same cheekbones.
Lips, and etc., etc. So they all look the same, but in real life she is beautiful, but she is different.
And this girl, she has mentioned that she is okay. She's 27 years old. She wants to date someone up till 45, maybe 47, so she is okay to date older. She doesn't want to date anyone who has kids from previous relationships, but she wants him to be very, very successful. As a role model, she had this couple, maybe you know him, Gianluca Vacci, this dancing billionaire, they call him, and
I
his
follow
wife.
his wife.
I follow him. They're a beautiful couple, so she has them as a role model, and she wants to lead a similar lifestyle. So someone who is very fit, very successful, good looking,
But it's
famous.
not an average couple.
No.
No, so you can't, not every couple can be like them.
But let's talk about ambitious. If the gentleman, okay, he's not a millionaire or a billionaire, he has a good job. Let's say he's a sales manager at some big company, so he has a stable, decent income. He travels, he's tall, you can tell that he's pretty good looking. Let's say he's 35 years old, and he wants to date an Instagram model. What are his chances?
Instagram model, like blogger, like famous blogger.
Yes, with the looks.
With the looks, it can be, but if we will talk about, okay, there are some girls, bloggers, Instagram models from big cities and from small cities.
Do you know many famous bloggers from small cities with the same looks?
No, but they are famous around their city.
Uh-huh.
Yes, so she is blogger, she has a very beautiful body, face, and she uses apps, so she is very good looking in Instagram. So yes, he can meet this girl, but not the girl from the big city, it's my opinion.
Okay, a girl from the small town, but she will have the looks, same looks as the girl from the big city?
Yes, no, why not? They all use the same apps.
No, but she has to look like that in real life, not only on the app.
It's not very big chances.
Okay, so ambitious when it comes to dating. Can you have both looks and personality?
Yes, of course you can.
Someone who looks like Kylie Jenner, for example.
Of course you can, but it's small, very small percent, you know, to meet such a girl.
So you encourage such a gentleman to pursue his dream and to look for such a girl?
No. I just want to tell that you can dream, but you should understand that it's very small chances to meet such a girl in real life. So you should focus on some other things, like if you want some personality or you want just an appearance. It's different things.
But you have to be attracted both to personality and to appearance. It's not like you can date just parts.
Of course, that's why we usually fall in love with the personality, and after this we can see the beauty of appearance. Usually it happens like this.
Of course, at the matchmaker, I can tell almost immediately after being like in this business for 13 years when the gentleman is actually popular among women and which type of women he usually attracts, and when the gentleman tries just to brag that he has dated all those women. So usually when we have an interview and you understand that, okay, he is young, he is handsome, he is well off, so it won't be hard for him to attract someone with this or that looks, or it's not hard for him to attract someone 10 or 15 years younger because of this. Or, for example, when you look at the guy and straight away you can tell that, okay, he has the looks, but he doesn't have the power of money to date much younger or to date much more beautiful. Or he has the money, but he doesn't have, for example, the looks, and he wants to date way younger, so it will be more complicated. I think it is important to be honest with yourself and not to mix what you want with reality, in a sense that the fact that you find them attractive on paper, first of all, doesn't guarantee that you will find them as attractive if you had a chance ever to meet them in person. Maybe you will find them all spoiled and materialistic. And it doesn't guarantee that these women will actually like you back. So as a matchmaker, I always recommend to focus on offline dates, because online and offline it can be opposite. You can be very popular on Tinder if, for example, you have just very good, flattering photos there, and you know how to sell yourself in the best way on a dating app. But offline it can be a totally different scenario.
I'm just thinking about this, and why do you want to meet such lady? I mean, for what? You will bring it like what?
Trophy?
Yes. Or you want to have a person for life, to talk, to have some, I don't know, discussions about something, to share your life with. So you should understand what are your goals.
But he wants both. Like such men, they usually want both. He wants her to have these looks, but at the same time to be willing to relocate to a tiny town in the middle of United States and to have 5 babies with him and to be not materialistic
and
at all.
And cook some cakes for dinner.
Wearing high heels. That's a crazy scenario. Like usually all these girls who are really proud of their appearance and they share like provocative pictures with lots of filters on Instagram, I can't call them down to earth. I can't tell that they are bad people, and we have ladies like that in our database. But usually their priorities and dreams, they do not include living in the middle of United States in a tiny town and baking cupcakes and having 5 kids. They want to travel the world. They want to become rich and famous, or to marry rich and famous. They dream about a career as professional models or as careers as professional bloggers. So they are very ambitious, and of course they want to date someone who can help them fulfill these dreams.
Once I had a conversation with one girl, and she's like a young blogger. She has a very had for that moment a very small blog, and she wanted to meet some guy, very young, very handsome, with beautiful body, who is blogger also, to make her blog bigger.
And how old was she?
About 26 or something like this.
I think that Instagram and all these apps that alter photos and just photos, they kind of mess up the image of many people, what real people should look like. And of course, when you're swiping right or left on Tinder, or you just scroll through your Instagram page and you see all these faces that look the same because they all use same filters, you forget what real people actually look like.
You know, a couple of weeks ago, I used this app. Just I don't know how I have it on my phone. And I just made an experience. I took my picture and I changed it for several photos. My picture, how I really look like, and the way that apps this change. There was no about me. I have these photos. We can add them, actually.
Or you can show it. It would be cool.
But it's not about me. So very beautiful picture, of course. Very beautiful appearance. But there is absolutely nothing with my reality. And I change it for very glamorous Instagram look, like this one. And after that, I use it and change it like I'm an old lady, very old lady. So it was about 10 minutes. So I use one way to
Filter.
change, yes, to change this picture and another, and I get this absolutely two different pictures. So it's not a long time to change this photo. It's doesn't need to make a lot of efforts, you know. So you just finger.
It's
Voila.
interesting because some gentlemen, especially gentlemen in their 50s and 60s, they claim that, okay, I don't want to date much younger, I will go for someone in her 40s. So not like a 30 years of an age gap, Svetlana, but an age gap of 20, which should be like
Just a small one.
very easy for you. Guys, 20 years of an age gap, that's a lot and that's hard to get. Trust me. But
My
anyway,
parents, I'm sorry for interrupting. My parents are older than me for 20 years. My parents.
so if the lady is 40, there is a strong chance that her parents are like 60
Yes.
or 61.
Yes.
But anyway, the gentleman has sent me photos of ladies in their 40s he finds attractive. And you know what? When you look at these pictures, you can't tell that they are in their 40s. They look like they are in, I don't know, 25 or 35. You can't tell because the photo, it looks pretty, like it looks like a magazine cover, like before the positivity and all that. But I can tell that even a very beautiful 45 years old lady, she can't look like that because nature has its own laws. It doesn't mean that she's not beautiful, but she looks like a plastic doll. And of course, when I have showed him photos of very beautiful ladies in their 40s, but real ladies with real faces that are not adjusted, not beautiful. They are old and they have this grandmotherly looks. And it turns out that what he's looking for, it exists only on Instagram and Tinder. It does not exist in real life because in real life you can't wear that filter.
Unfortunately.
Fortunately. Maybe scientists will think of something and people will wear like a screen in front of their faces. I have no idea what future brings, but with such guys, there were like two guys like that. We haven't taken them as clients. Like he wants a 45 years old who looks like a 25 years old.
Very smart.
And he has sent me photos of such women from dating apps. And when I have said that this is all heavily adjusted and filtered, like there is no way you are wrong. And I have told him that she can't have a waist like that because there is no way like all the parts would be fixed in that waist, and even like by the laws of physics, her back would break up in two. So no way she can have those boobs.
Natural beauty.
It's natural beauty. Yes, Svetlana, you understand nothing. I don't want to settle for less.
It's natural beauty.
For example, there are so many videos exposing all these Instagram bloggers and, for example, in Russian and Ukrainian pop music, you have many singers, or maybe better call this wives of this rap performers. I don't like Russian rap. I find it ridiculous when you try to rap in Russian. In English, it sounds better, but with Russian language, I don't think it sounds good. Anyway, like all those women and also wives of football players, they all look the same. I think they have the same surgeon who like alters their faces, and they use the same app. And sometimes guys send me photos that they want someone like that, but who has natural looks. And I try to explain to them that with Slavic features, there is no way you can have such cheekbones and such nose, because Slavic features, facial features, they don't have it. So you have to go through a series, through some surgeons to get that look. But guys want to have it in a natural way. So anyway, let's wrap it up with a conclusion. Alessia, having high standards and having unrealistic standards when it comes to dating.
It's different things to have high and unrealistic.
Can you tell about having high standards? In my opinion, having high standards is not settling for someone who can't appreciate you for all the right reasons. This means having high standards. It's like, I will date only a person who, first of all, makes time to invest into this relationship, who is actually investing into this relationship time, effort, affection, and this person has to choose me for all the right reasons, for my strong qualities.
Agree.
What else can you add to the list of having high standards?
You can add here something that is important for you. Every person has its own standards, and it's okay. It's normal things to have something that is very important exactly for you. But to date someone who is just Instagram model because this is popular.
What to do? What do you recommend to do to guys who want a 45 years old who looks like a 25 years old, or who want?
Find her in real life.
It is impossible, because in real life you do not wear filters.
Yes, because in real life we are real people.
My recommendation will be less sarcastic. Try to date real people and avoid Instagram and dating apps, because for some people they are distractive. You get so addicted to that looks that you start believing that this is reality, that this is what real people will look like. And of course, when you meet real people, they are different, even beautiful ladies that are beautiful by Ukrainian standards. So if you get too addicted to these apps, and how to understand that you get too addicted? Well, you are very picky and you believe that all women, they don't reach your beauty standards.
All ladies that you find attractive, they look the same.
Yes, then it is more about the pretty picture and less about meeting someone real. I was thinking about having the type. Some of our clients claim that they have a type. I know Sasha, our operator, has a type. He prefers like very skinny, small girls and
I think that we all have some type, but some people have some type about appearance, and some people have type about the personality.
But appearance also, but it is never when you give too many details, like your eyes, eyebrows, nose, cheekbones, etc.
For example, I can say that almost all ladies, they want to date someone taller.
Yes, that's also the type. It's okay to be attracted. For example, we have a client at the moment and he prefers girls who have some curves. So he doesn't find skinny girls very attractive, but you can't tell that they were copy-pasted. So they all have curves, but they have different clothing style and they have different...
They are real people.
Different hairstyles, different type of looks. Yes, body type is the same. For example, someone who has lighter hair color or darker hair color, also you can tell that he has a type. But when you compare everyone to one photo or to several photos, oh, that's such a huge red flag. Guys, I hope you are happy to see both of us together again in one video, and I hope you have enjoyed our discussion. And we are quite sure you have something to say to this topic, something to add to our discussion. So please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below this video. We want to wish you lots of love. Svetlana Mucha and Olesya Bolichenko, especially for Diolli.com.